Like, it's beautiful. Montreal is great. It's cute, you know? But I'm more happy because my kids are in the States. Yes! Jesus, look at God. Ooh. Won't he do it? Look at Jesus. Because I can't stand them. I got 3. I hate them all equally. Like, it doesn't even... I got a 17-year-old son. His name is Chase. Coolest kid ever. I got a 13-year-old daughter. She all right. And then I got a 4-year-old. Somebody said, why would you do that? I don't know. What happens in Vegas didn't stay in Vegas. That's what... It turned 4 in February. And she's the coolest kid in the world. Only thing with her is, the reason I don't like her is because I can't get upset at her honesty. She says stuff, because you know, we learn to lie. We're born to tell the truth. This 4-year-old says stuff that makes me want to fight her. Like, as parents in here, you ever had that one kid you go to jail for? That one kid, you'll do the jail time. Like, you look at them. I'm in my bathroom. In my bedroom, I'm getting dressed for a show. My bathroom, my bedroom. Getting dressed for a show, my bathroom, my goddamn bedroom. Getting dressed for a show. I'm in my panties and my bra, I'm doing my hair, I'm doing my makeup. My 4-year-old walks into my bathroom in my motherfucking bedroom, and she kicks the door in. She walks in and she goes, poof. She looks me up and down and she goes, ill. I said, what did you just say? She goes, I said ill. I said, why would you say something like that? Well, because your body's really, really big. I looked at her right in her face. I said, you know what? If I fight you right now, I'm gonna have to do 72 hours in jail. And social services is gonna take you for 30 days. I kinda need the vacation. Let me take these earrings off and kick her little ass. I'm looking at the audience, I'm loving it. I'm seeing the plus size women in here. Hey, girls. Because people think being plus size is easy, but they don't know our thighs touch. That shit hurts. It's some men in here looking at me like, our thighs touch too. Well, go for you. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you, but women, when our thighs touch, it's the most uncomfortable feeling in the world. That's why we don't wear dresses all the time. Because this shit right here, whew. I went to South Beach, Miami with my ex-husband. I was killing it in South Beach. I had this long dress on, beautiful on the outside. Desert Storm, all right here. Oh my God, oh my God. Ladies, it ever hurt so bad you just open your legs and stand there. Just let the wind do what the wind needs to do. It ever hurt so bad you take your dress and push it in between your legs and just hold it there. Jesus. You ever messed up your best pair of jeans because your thighs touch? Ladies, know you ever get those little balls right there? It's letting you know it's starting right now, those little balls that, you ever get the hole right here, let you know it's over? When you plus size, it's hard to get dressed. Like when I get dressed, I gotta hold on to the hoops of my jeans and shake my leg through each side. You ever shook your leg and ripped the belt, the piece right there? You ever tucked it in? You ever tucked the piece in and still put the belt on? Cause you just, okay, nobody, just me? I don't wanna point nobody out cause I see a couple in y'all right now. Y'all got the little, put your hand over the piece right here. Trying to date, that's difficult. Dating is difficult because, you know, I'm mid-30s pushing 40, depending on who asks me. It always depends on who asks me. And I can't get a guy my age. I tried to be a cougar. Let me tell y'all, shh. I tried to be a cougar, right? And this 23-year-old kid tried to talk to me, right? I was like, ooh, this is nice. This is cool. But then he ain't know where Panama was. He said, where you going? I said, I'm going to Panama. He said, I want to go to Panama. I said, cool, you got your passport? He said, yes, I do. I said, we going to Panama. Then 2 days before the trip, he texted me and said, can you send me the address to Panama? I thought he was joking. I sent them the address to where the resort that I was staying at in Panama. He gonna text me back and say, oh, you meant Panama, Panama. What other fucking Panama is there? He goes, oh, you know there's a Panama, Florida. Who the fuck goes to Panama, Florida? I don't even think the people who live in Panama, Florida know that they live in Panama, Florida. I tried, he was cute, he had a little body and everything, yes. But he ain't know where Panama was, man. He ain't had no passport, none of that. It's either I get the really young guys or I get the older guys. And I'm not talking old, I'm talking old. I'm talking about full linen suit with socks and sandals old. That's the kind of old. Ladies know the guy to run up on you in a place where you need him to be. That's where the older guys find me, in places that I need them to be. I had an older gentleman come up to me at the gas station, pumping my gas, minding my business, headed to a show. Pumping my gas, he walked up to me, he go, hey, well, goddamn shit. Whew, baby girl. Hey, baby. baby girl. I turned around. I said, yes, baby girl, shit. I said, sir, can I help you with something? He goes, you know goddamn well you can help me with something with your fine ass. Let me ask you a question, baby girl. I said, what's up? Why you out here pumping your gas by yourself? I said, I just happen to be in a situation that I just have to pump my gas by myself. He looked, I'm not gonna lie to you. He looked me right in my face and he said, let me tell you something. I said, what's up? He said, I just wanna let you know I'm retired, okay? I got a little bit of money in my pocket. All my kids is grown. Then he dropped his cane and he backed up like this. It just... I said, sir, if you don't pick up this cane and get your ass out my goddamn face, I'm lying. I gave him my number. I gave it to him. I did. Nobody else has to take me out. All right, let me get out of here. My name's Takara Williams. Thank you so much.
What's up? How you doing? Good. I'm from the States. If you haven't heard, super special place, super special. As far as I know, it's the only country where if your kid knows the metric system, it means he's dealing drugs. I tell my friends all the time, like, if you got a kid that you think might be smoking pot, you don't just go straight at him and ask like they do in commercials, right? You gotta go sideways on that. Like, hey, I'm trying to remember, how many grams are there in an ounce? 28. Piss in this cup, you son of a bitch. You're killing your mother. All right, this is what this crowd needs. Awesome black people laughs. That is what I'm talking about. Don't get uncomfortable. I study laughing, all right? One awesome black lady laugh is worth 37 white people. That's a real, just one good ha ha. She makes that noise, dial 911. She is having a stroke. Like, I smell toast. So now that we're all a cohesive unit, let's talk about something we can really all agree upon. Illegal immigration. I have a degree in political science from an Ivy League school, which qualifies me for unemployment, but I want to hit you with some truth. So we like to tell ourselves from the comfort of America that just because we now are not overtly racist, that our immigration policies are not. But from the jump, they've always been steeped in white supremacy. Okay, the first comprehensive policy we had was in 1915. And back then, in order to become a citizen, all you had to do was prove that you were white, a dude, obviously, not gay, and not mentally defective. That's how far we've come. Now, if you can prove that you're white, not gay, and totally mentally defective, they make you the President of the United States. I think we lost a few coal miners in the back there. Look, the misdirection that people pull, the Fox News bullshit, is like, oh, it's nothing to do with race, it's just that they're breaking the law. My family came here legally, why can't their family come here legally? Really, bro? If you think that your family would have not immigrated somewhere back in the day just because it was illegal, then you think your family's a bunch of pussies, okay? Not mine. They're a bunch of crazy white trash Germans, and they were getting into that bitch. There's one thing that we Germans know how to do. It's invade other countries. Like, then we're gonna get turned around at the border like, but we want to come in, it's not fair. No, getting into that bitch. I hope nobody's too offended, okay? It's a sensitive time. It's a very sensitive time. I grew up in a very conservative household, super conservative. When I was 16, my parents became evangelical Christians. And when I was 18, I myself got saved when I moved out and went to college. But it's a weird time, man. You know what it is? Is that people are either hyper-vigilant or totally tone-deaf, and there's nothing in between, right? The accused pedophile that almost won a Senate seat, Roy Moore, this guy thinks now, still, today, that gay people should be sent to prison for sodomy. If you're really mad at somebody and you don't want them to be able to practice sodomy anymore, is prison the best place to send them? Now, I haven't been, but from what I hear, it is like space camp in there for sodomites, but they hate the butt. Republicans hate that butt. You stay out of that butt, yo. Go to hell with that butt. Because they say that it's sex as God never intended, and that's probably true. because God created the whole universe in 6 days. So he probably just didn't have time to think about that. You know? Like the first time he saw people doing butt stuff, he was probably like, oh yeah, I guess that kind of goes in there, sure. Yeah, if you get a running start like that, that'll fit. But, you know, according to the definition, sodomy also includes mouth stuff, and nobody, not even the staunchest of conservative, is trying to take away the blowjito. And I am positive that that is sex as God never intended, because he put as many security measures in the human mouth as he could think of to keep penises out of there. For starters, 32 teeth. Yeah, the sharp ones right up front there, about 1 penis width apart. You know what else he put in there? That is a penis allergy. Before I go, I'm gonna tell you guys this, and just celebrated a very important day. It was the 10th anniversary of when I quit drinking and doing drugs. It's a really big deal for me. Thank you. And I decided a long time ago that if I start drinking again, it's not gonna be with my white friends. Been there and like, yo, we got 30 beers in 5 minutes, let's do this shit. I can't handle it. Black folks, I like the way that y'all drink. You get your shit, I get my shit, and we both drink our own shit. Yeah? It's not a contest, man. You guys just lay back in the cut. I don't know what that means for sure, but it sounds relaxing. A lot of people take this as a surprise when I say this, but I think the most underrated drinkers on earth are the Japanese, all right? All you need to know is this. They got so drunk, they invented the kamikaze. Not the nasty green shot. I mean, this dude with the bandana on, yo, you ever realize there's just something about an Asian dude with a bandana on that is just go time? It's go time. Right? It's like a black guy in a do-rag or a Jewish guy in a suit. Like somebody's going down. The only thing scarier than an Asian in a bandana is an Arab in a vest. And if you're not laughing at that, you can kiss my ass. Because look, we love these dudes. I don't know if you're Indian, I don't know if you're Arab, I don't know what kind of doctor you are, but I guarantee you, if my man ran in here with a vest on right now and this bitch would be empty. Empty. You think the black folks are gonna stick around? Is that what you think? Yo, you sticking? Hell no. You would hear, be fucking gone, because y'all have the best danger instincts on the planet. Best danger instincts on Earth, and that's why I think that track meets are so unfair. They start that shit with a gunshot? What? You ain't catching no black dudes that just heard a gunshot. Try that shit right now. Bang! All the white people start investigating. The Latinos start shooting back. The Asians are like, must be New Year. The race is over. These dudes are 6 blocks away with an alibi. Guys, my name is Richard Reddick. Thanks a lot. Peace.